Okay, we here on Monday. Now I say Monday and Fridays. I try to do this little quick. Look, I got my little angel there that's behind me. She's grinning because she should be. Because we're gonna do NVIDIA today. Because even though NVIDIA is a big boy and I got a lot of little ones, you can look at the little ones all day long. But it's a big one. It's the one that keeps. Yeah, the little one's the one made me the most money. Then NVIDIA came in, and a lot of Microsofts of the world and Googles and Amazon. They make you a lot more money, but a lot of folks don't have that much money to put down on it. But back when, and I'm just gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna share my screen with my tool. It's called Simply Wall Street, and it gives me some analysis on the video. But when I pick up stuff, it's because that first it, a shot in the arm from a small penny stock, a penny of a penny, and it made me $58,000 in a matter of seconds. And then I snatched it out, and then I've been using it ever since. But I've been losing a lot, winning a lot, but I on that $58,000. So we're gonna share our screen. We're gonna look at the video today because the video is coming up for earnings soon. So I want to look at the video and see what is this thing called NVIDIA. NVIDIA is this provides graphic and compute networking solutions in the United States, Taiwan, China, Hong Kong, and internationally. What does that mean? They got chips. They the best ones. They the limousine of all the chips. You got AMD, you got SMC. You got a lot of them, but they're the limousine. They're the ones got data centers. They're into everything, but they're the best, and it's expensive too. These were $1,300 a share, but then they split, and I had two of them, so they gave me 100. They said 10 for each one you have, and had 100. And people say they're gonna be like Amazon, and they're gonna go down, and they're not gonna recover. As of Friday of the last price was $124 a share. When they split, I had $119 a share, and then they went all the way down to 97. So I said maybe the analysts are right. They're one time wonder. They made a little money, made millions of dollars, and they decided to go down like Intel and the rest of them, but they didn't. They got earnings coming at the end of this month, next week. Now, look at this one. He said earnings are expected to grow, but they grew by 700, I can't even say it, 705%. And they expected forecast grow at least 23% per year. Even at that 100 and something, it's going back up here. See, this is the tool we got right here. See, it goes to do a lot of, they show you the family that like Broadcom, AMD, QCOM, and I got all these, and I don't have this one, ADI. Okay, these are the big boys, and you can see. Look at this, how it goes up. This is how the graph is, and it's going up again after the split. NVIDIA stock, not the time to buy the dip. He said, not the time to buy the dip. These are what these guys says, not the time to buy the dip. And I bought the dip. This was back in August 15. He said not to buy the dip. He said, you best to buy now, in other words. That's what he's saying. This is what this guy is saying. NVIDIA Corporation stock is still expensive relative to peers. The company is profitable. Indicators are high. NVIDIA has a great track record to exceed analyst forecasts. Needed is still a market leader and enjoys whatever, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to close this. So you can read it at your leisure. Right now, in the last 7 days, they've been up 14%, and now they're up 160 for the year, 165%. NVIDIA has made me, I can show you, they made me about 10,000 at least this year. Return industry, it's got all the bells and whistles. I can't, I can scroll through there. I'm gonna scroll through it because fair value, they say, is $88. I bought it for $97, but they up, so they overvalued, they said. This is my tool saying they overvalued, but okay. This is something they said they 20% overvalued. They below fair value price and significantly below fair value. Okay. But this is the tool I use. Some it works for some, not for NVIDIA. I would say they're wrong, but this is how they analyze the stock. NVIDIA is right there in the middle. They say Broadcom and AMD is a better value. That's what they're saying at this time. How does it rank between its peers? We know AMD is not as good as NVIDIA. We know Broadcom is not as good as NVIDIA, but they probably price better because they, a little lower price. They're 100 and something. But NVIDIA is still at the top of the game. Sorry, folks, if your analysts don't agree with me, but it goes to show you price to earnings industry. It discover undervalued companies. If you want to, look at this, I'm gonna let you look at some of it. They said, look at the future growth is all green. So this is how you look earnings versus savings rate. If you had this video about 10 years ago, you're a millionaire if you had 100 shares. Sorry. I got 100 shares now. So if I had it 10 years ago, I'd be a millionaire. Okay. Look at that. It's just quality. I don't know what to say. Look at that. Even past performance. You see this all in, okay? Financial health. Let's see what it's doing. Financial health is all green. So, financial position, cash, equity, total liabilities, total assets. Okay, come on, folks. Short-term liabilities, long-term liabilities. I'm gonna have to get out of here in a minute. Look at that, all this, they got everything. Let me see, let's see dividends. They're probably not good in the dividend department because they don't need to be. So they already in the dividend department. The management, and you're gonna see that everybody's selling this stuff. All the big boys are being, dividends, then management, they got, compensation versus market. This guy get paid $34 million. They said it's too much. Experience management. If you gonna look, they sell, they go ahead. Look, this guy took all his money out. So everybody been taking the money out because they're putting it back in a few seconds. They're gonna put it back in. Institutions, your money is in there. Your 401ks is in it. General public owned 25, and everybody, state and local government. Everybody's in the video. Vanguard and BlackRock, they doing, look at that, they got billions, $222 billion. BlackRock. Look how much Vanguard, they got 267 billion. And look at all these other guys. Everybody, even this look here, he's CEO, he got about 107 billion. Okay, T. Rowe Price, who's not on this thing? So I got to get out because I got a lot of stocks to go over real quick, just real quickly, briefly. I'm not going to go over a lot of them, but these are the players that's on the video. And the video they showed you, look at this is where they go. Employees, they got 29. They start off with whatever, and now they got I don't know how many K. They up to 30,000, whatever. They're in California like most of the folk. Okay, and these are some of the where they at in terms of NASDAQ, all these other places. So let's stop. Let's go on. Let's reshare. Let's share again. Reshare. Let's get into the market. What's the market doing? Let's go to my little boys. I'm on E-Trade, by the way. So this is what's going on today. Oh, look, I got SAVA. I had it at $9. It's already over 223%. Because they went all the way down because, all Merck and all the rest of these boys, everybody talking about them. But look at them. They still going up. They in phase 3, folk, or the all-timers, and they still low. They supposed to be 103 according to my tool. They undervalued by 100. They supposed to be about $103 a share. They 30. I had 1,000 of these when they went down to 9, but I took it out. I took about $9,000 out and knocked it back down to 9, 100 shares. You can see I can look at all these guys. These are all good. This is Broadcom. Listen, LAP. These guys has been sold out to Lockheed because Lockheed was their biggest shareholder and they kept going down. So Lockheed bought them out. So I got about 3,000 of these all together. QCOM, the ones you see, him and hers, I got that one in there. I got 50 of those. I got GovOx. You remember GovOx is back down to whatever. So they went all the way up to $9 or $10, but they fizzled like always. But that's okay. I'm gonna wait for GovOx because they got the MPOX. You know, they still making me a little money. You got Crowd Strike. I got them. You know, the 5 of them. I got Broadcom, Amazon. See, this is my little league right here. Now let's go to the big league because I got about 5 minutes. Let's go to my big league. This is my business account. These are, look at Apple. I got Apple. I got AMD. Apple is not, Apple's, I bought it at 187 and they right now at 225, but they still made me a little money. AMD, I bought it 134 cost basis. I got 10. Look at what they are now. Chipotle, I got them. I got 90 shares. I should have 100, but I took 10 out to buy something. They still don't know what they want to do. They should be about 65. That's what they went down, so I got them at 50. Okay, they went down, so I got 90 at 50. COM, COMM, they had 401. I bought them at $2.66. Look at that. This is what I got in there right now. They up 52%. This has been only 2 weeks, folks. They keep going down and up. So they reverse split today. I hit 1,000. I hit about 20,000 of them, and I got about 50 all to get 500 all together. So we'll see if they go back up. They went down. They started off with 5, and I said I better take them out. I take them out, and I went back in. Now they started to do something. If they don't, I just snatch them out again. Intel, you know, I got them at 18. They up to 21. This one is the African one. This is like Africa Amazon. So I got about 4 minutes. African Amazon, I bought it for 5 something, about 550. I'm gonna keep this one anyway. They just did a reverse split. Now, I mean, they didn't do a reverse split. They did an offering. Somebody gave them $20 million. One of these private. They closed it today. So I'm gonna see what they do. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. Microsoft is doing what Microsoft do. I got 10 at Microsoft at 398. Now they're up to 421. Here's NVDA. NVDA, I got them at 97. I got 100 of them. And now they're at 130. The thing says should be about 132. They almost at 130. I made about 3,000 again. I've been snatching this one in and out. I make some good money on NVIDIA. Palantir, I picked that up at $29. Now it's 32 because Palantir is going to be there. Palantir is going to be another NVIDIA, you know, because they in everything. And they are one of those precious stocks right now with the government. Plug. I picked Plug up. It's still not doing anything, but Plug is one of those fuel cells. They do in fuel cell, not the EV cells. They do liquid, and they all around the world. And Walmart and Amazon got the largest shareholders on this political one right here. So I picked it. I'm gonna pick it up again. I'm gonna keep it for a while. QCOM. Here you go. 20. SG. This is one of my son told me to get. I guess I might sell this one out because this one haven't been doing anything. That's $300 I think I can use somewhere else. So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna trade this one. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it because I only got what 10 of them. I don't think they're ready for the big time. They may be in the future, but right now they too much money to be losing money. So I had 10, so I go ahead and get rid of them. That's how quickly I got rid of it. SM, this one was $1,000 share, and it went down $1,300 a share. I picked it up for $496 a share, and I bought 10 of them. I really bought 20 of them, and they get ready to split in October, 1 for 10. So I made this, you know, I got 490, it's up to 600 or something. I made this much on it. So I had 20, I took 10 out, and I had about 2,000. So this one right here, this one is a good one. This is the EV piece that my son asked me to pick up. I picked up 100. He said, no, just put it on your watch list. No, I said, I'm gonna pick you up. They talking to China. I think China's trying to buy these guys out. They do because of this talk about doing something. Then you got Tesla. I picked Tesla. I got 10. TTO. This one is a good one you need to look at. This is the one you're dealing with one of them medical stocks, and they testing, and they got a third phase 3 one in there, and it's going to go to about $800 a share. This one right here, I picked it back up at 2 cents. They went in the net. They had to go QTC because they went bankrupt. But I'm gonna keep them. I got 10,000 of them for about 200 and something. They keep going lower. If they go to a penny, I'm gonna go ahead and buy about 100,000 of them because I know they're gonna go back up. I know they're gonna get back to it. They got earnings too coming up. And VXRT, I got them. They had 93. I got 1,000 of them. They wanted their gummies for COVID. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Let's look at everything. I know it's a lot, folks, but let's look at everything. The market, the day market is closed. This is how much I made today. $1,300. So they said the day's trade because I sold some things. So they said day trading, I lost about. But we see what I made, and you see I'm still over here because I had to get rid of some duds. So I had to get rid of even some. So I'm looking at a lot of these things right now. But right now, I'm up for the year. I'm up 11,000 as today, year-to-date gain so far this year. And let's look at the performance thing, real. That's what I'm saying. This is how much I made in NVDA, $12,000 to the NVDA. SAVA, I made about 6,000. No, you got to add that on. So about 10,000 to SAVA. FFIE, that's why I picked them back up because I made a little money. And they get ready to, let's say, SCI, all the big boy, I made these are the guys I made money on. And you can see I've lost some things too. Okay. These are the ones was the duds. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing, and it's a lot, but it's good. I'm gonna let you see it one more time, and then we'll see what's going on. So I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay. Okay, God bless you, God keep you, God cause faith shine on you and give you peace. This is good stuff, folks. Let's see what happens the rest of the week. Let that Fed come out and say that he cut interest rates. I'm telling you, it's gonna blow the roof off these stocks. So we'll see what happens. Plus, it's a political year. Everybody gonna say they doing things in the economy. So I take it out after the political year because they're gonna just take taxes and do all that stuff. So God bless you, God keep you, God cause faith shine on you and give you peace. I'm gone. See you Friday if the Lord will.